Are you taking that out of here? Or are you still recording?
I'm taking it out of here.
Okay. Are you going to stick around?
Well, I might stick around. I don't know. I mean, I do have things I want to say, but to find that our First Amendment rights, that you want to restrict that's, by all means, that's your right to do that. If you don't want to portray your church as a political environment where free speech is welcome, that's yours to do. I mean, but it's just not the right way to be doing things. Hello, my fellow Alaskans. Hopefully you just caught that little short, brief interchange there going on between me and the pastor. I am moving my equipment out of the building. They can't stop me out here. I am currently at the church here in Palmer, and the pastor here at the church has told me that I am not allowed to live stream the event. We're at the Tree of Life Church. And let me get this thing set up here, and hopefully you guys can all hear me pretty clearly there. Looks like I'm blasting out the microphone. And give me just 1 second. All right, thank you guys all for joining us here today. As you can see, I'm at the Tree of Life Church here in Palmer, Alaska. They're supposed to be having the legislative forum to let us know what is going on down there in Juneau. This is our one and only opportunity that we were going to be allowed to be able to talk directly to our legislators that are down there. And instead of allowing our First Amendment rights, as I keep emphasizing, they are under attack, this pastor thinks that this is not allowable to be streamed within his church. He has demanded that I leave. Both Senator Shelley and Senator Hughes both just told me in there that bottom line is, it's his church. He can do whatever he wants, and which is really unfortunate that we find ourselves living in a world where they can censor us, make sure that what they want to say to us is not being able to be shared with everybody out there. You guys all saw him at the beginning of this broadcast, who that pastor is. And let me tell you, if you belong to the Tree of Life Church and you are part of his contingency that comes to this church, I think you really do need to rethink about going to a different church where your freedoms are not going to be stifled because they don't want to show any sort of political bias out there in this world. This is something that needs to be changed. People out there need to wake up and realize we have the right to regress our grievances with our government, no matter where they are. You can't just continue to kick people out because you want to call it private. This is ridiculous. Us Alaskans need to be standing up. Please share this video far and wide. Let's make this church famous. Let's make the pastor that I had at the beginning of this stream famous. They want to stifle free speech. They want to stifle our right to regress our government as we are supposed to be allowed to do under our Constitution. Then, you know what? They need to pay the repercussions of things like that. Thank you guys all for being here today. Like and share this video. You'll find this on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all at Politadick. You'll also find this in a few hours on rumble.com. If you're not a subscriber there, please subscribe. We want to be able to live stream directly to them, but we need more of you to subscribe to us there before we can make that happen. And as always, when we're live on our website at politadick.com, and click that support button. Please, we need your support. We're facing a battle in court right now, doing exactly fighting against what is happening here. Our freedom of speech, our First Amendment rights are under attack. Freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and freedom to regress our government for our grievances are being denied today. And of all people, the pastor of the church is denying that right to all of us here today to be able to hear what our legislators in Juneau are saying to all of us. And that is just atrocious. These people need to be made famous. They need to realize that they can't be silencing us like they're doing. We need to fight back. We need to unite. We need to push back against the agenda that they have out there that is claiming everything is misinformation, and we need to push back and say, hey, the facts, the truth, as we've proven over the last few years, everything our government has told us was misinformation ended up turning out to be true. Again, like and share this video, show your support, go to our website, politadick.com. click that support button. All your proceeds that go in go directly back to what we're doing here. As you can see, we continue to keep upgrading our equipment. We got new tripods, new cameras, new microphones. We got expanded services for live streaming on all these platforms at one time. And one day we hope to get enough support out there to where you can find us in Juneau. Find people like me live streaming everywhere. And I mean, I would love to have a crew of media people out there that are showing up at every community council, every assembly meeting, everything that is going on with our state, directly in front of these people with the camera rolling, getting them on record. That is the only way we're going to expose the corruption going on in our state. And again, I'm going to emphasize the pastor of Tree of Life Church just denied me my First Amendment right to be able to live broadcast this to all of you. Stand up. If you belong to this church here in Palmer, Alaska, I would really think about where and what church you go to when they are so willingly to snub our rights. The First Amendment protects the freedom of religion, and obviously this person thinks it's more important to keep their political feelings private, so that way nobody out there in Alaska is able to see and hear what is going on. They themselves are stifling our rights that we all have. Again, like, share this video. Thank you guys all for being here. I'm heading back in to go and add my questions to the conversation. It may not be live, it may not be streamed, but I'll guarantee you they're not going to shut my voice up. Thank you guys.